Hey guys, I'm homesick today, but I wanted to give you guys some information and some tips on what you guys are going to be doing today. And if there's anything else that y'all can think of, I'm still going to be working from home. So if y'all need something, just send me a message and let me know. So just as a reminder that you do have your chemistry unit test tomorrow. And this will cover all of chemistry. So this is going to be over everything that we've done so far this year, cycles 1 all the way through cycle 6. So today your focus is going to be on reviewing over all of those topics within chemistry. If you are at home, if you're a remote learner, the office hours today, I'm going to have them open just in case y'all have some questions and need some help. But I'm not going to be doing any other kind of additional activities. So if you go through the review today and you don't need any other help, then you don't need to log into Zoom. But if you do need some help, I'll be here for you. All right, so let's look at the review today in the modules. Underneath the student resources, there's a new module today titled Chemistry Review and Unit Test. So for today, the first thing that you're doing is a review that's on a Google form. Okay, there's several different puzzles that you have to solve for. So for an example, in the first puzzle, there's clues as to what the element is. So you're going to be finding the symbol for the element. And then there's a second clue underneath it that will tell you how many atoms there are of that element. So your answer is what's the formula? And if you look at the format here in the question, there are yellow spaces and green spaces. The yellow spaces are for the element symbol, so make sure that your letter is capitalized. And then the green space is for your subscript. When you type it all in, it'll just look like one row of letters and numbers. They won't look like subscripts. So you just need to make sure that your letters are capitalized and that you have the correct number and that there's no spaces. Notice on this last one that there's only information, there's only a clue as to what the element is, but there's no subscript. Okay, so you'll have a letter, a number, a letter, a number, letter, number, letter, number. Okay. So even though there's not a clue here as to how many elements there are, you will still need to put in any subscripts for the first few clues. Okay. So once you work your way through with the review Google form, then the next thing that I have on there are some helpful study tips. So looking at your science grade tracker that we created a few weeks ago, y'all should have it as a bookmark up at the top in your bookmarks bar. But if you don't, then you should be able to also find it in your Google Drive. If you never did one of the grade trackers, then you can still look at your grades in Student Self-Serve for the first and second 6 weeks to see what areas you might need to focus on. So to determine the topics that you need to focus on the most, you need to look at all of your checkpoint grades and see which checkpoints did you maybe not do so great on. And those are going to be the topics that you need to focus the most on when you're reviewing. So there's a link here to all of the note summaries that you can review over the topics. We've got it set up by cycle. So let's say you need to look over valence electrons and reactivity. So when you click on that, it'll have the note summaries for all the different topics within that cycle. If you look up here in the top right corner, then it says go to the next page and go to the next page. And when you're done with that cycle, then you can click back to the home page and get to any other topics that you might need to review. Okay. So if you need additional help, you can always go back to the DIYs that covered that topic within all of the modules. All of the modules from the entire school year are still open and available for you to go back and you can watch any of those videos. Another good study tip is you can search for topics to play practice games and quizzes or Kahoot. I've listed out 4 of them here that we've done previously in class that might be very helpful for some of you guys. These are some topics that over the course of the year, I've noticed that there's been a lot of struggles with. So I have these set up to where you can play them on your own and review. If you need additional topics, then when you go into quizzes or Kahoot, You can search for whatever topic that you need more help with. It is important that you guys understand that the time and the effort that you spend putting into studying will have a direct relationship to how well you will do on this test tomorrow. It is a major test. It is covering everything that we've done in the first and second 6 weeks. So it's a lot of information, and chemistry is hard. It's not the easiest thing to remember. And I would not recommend that you guys just wing it without any kind of studying or any kind of preparation. This is something that y'all need to put in the time and put in the focus and the energy so that you know that you do really, really well. This will also be the last grade for the 6 weeks. And this will be a grade that will help me to do credit recovery on any of your other grades for the second 6 weeks. So if you do better on the test than you've done on previous quizzes, maybe you failed a quiz or maybe you've got some checkpoints that you've failed. If you do really well on the test, then I can use this as credit recovery and bring up any of those quiz grades or checkpoint grades back up to passing. So y'all make sure that you are working hard, that you're studying, so that you can be really successful on the test. I know you guys can do it. I have full confidence in you. You just got to believe that you can do it, and you got to put in that time and that work today. If you finish everything and you still have some time left over, then my recommendation would be that you check your grades in Student Self-Serve. I actually did send you guys an email this morning to your Gmail, and I attached your grade report. So if you see anything on there that says that it's missing, then any spare time that you have today, you can work on those things and get them taken care of. If you do complete anything, just send me a message through Canvas and let me know that you finished something so I can update your grades. Y'all be good today and work hard, and let me know if you need any help. I'll be on Zoom for open office hours during each class period. So if you are on track and you don't need any help, then you don't need to come to the Zoom. But if you do get tripped up on something and you need me to help explain it, then log into the Zoom and I'll be here to help you guys with whatever you need. All right. So y'all do good today, and I will hopefully see you guys tomorrow. Bye.